Sorry I've been slow today. I should have done more videos by now. But no. No, I haven't. It's probably because I've made way too many. And half these videos won't get out until, like, December. Even though it's summer right now, as I'm recording this. I'll try my best to stay motivated. I have the days off, alright? I got the days off. Relax, Dry. Here we go. Chapter 3, 3D or not. After the release of what was supposed to be the final 2D Worms game, Team 17 began to look where the rest of the game industry was already going. The third dimension. Start the party, but first, they had one more 2D game left in the arsenal. Worms World Party met the challenge with innovations like Worm Pot Mode, which gave players the chance to add up to 3 modifiers per match. Be interesting to play. There's the Dreamcast. Sega's Dreamcast desires. Worms World Party was created because Sega wanted a Worms that could be playable online with the Dreamcast hardware. It's also released on PC, PlayStation, Game Boy Advance, and the N-Gage. The Gizmondo version. What's Gizmondo? We don't have time to get into that, but Worms World Party was almost released on this unsuccessful gaming handheld in 2005. Really? That's crazy. So World Party is essentially the handheld version. It has the same graphics like Worms Armageddon. I would not blame people if they mixed the two. Into the third dimension. With the release of home game consoles with a strong 3D graphics capabilities, such as the game industry was abandoning sprites to embrace polygons, Team 17 wanted the series to evolve with the time. But how long would it take to meet this new creative challenge? Oh, it would take years. It'd probably take years. It only took one step on the timeline, apparently. Team 17 officially announced a 3D version of the series entitled Worms 3 in July 2002. It would be upgraded with a capital D in the title before its release the following year. Life in 3D. While Worms 3D was lauded for its excellent graphics and sound upon its October 2003 UK release, it was clear that moving the Worms gameplay from 2D to 3D, where players could go whenever they wanted, and the control the camera would be quite the difficult task. Yeah, they talked about this in the documentary. It did not translate well. If you could literally, like, how are you supposed to see where the grenade's gonna land and, like, how the missiles are gonna, like, fire? It's all over the place. You're not going to be able to hit your opponents, and it sucks. Worms of Wisdom. Lobbing a grenade, you're never 100% sure where that thing is going to go. And that was quite a leap for most players to get over that one. It was really, really good fun once you got used to it, but it was quite a steep learning curve. Yeah. Worms 3D is still fun, but I understand where he's coming from. You literally had to learn, like, you had to basically pray to God the grenade hit, essentially. Here's that documentary version of going into Worms 3D. Worms press release. This informational sheet of Worms 3D's US publisher Acclaim shows that the question of how do you play Worms in 3D were foremost in players' minds. Yeah, you see that right there. You see these documents. Very intriguing. Then we go to PlayStation 2 with Fortified Worms. Released in 2004, Worms Forts Under Siege represented a genre shift for the franchise. Tower defense was an exciting new style of gameplay at the time. And it felt like like a logical extension of the franchise based on attacking and defending. Yeah, basically became a siege game with tower defense. I felt like it made sense. That's really cool. And here's the Worms Forts Under Siege press release. An early press announcing the game here. Here with PlayStation 2, Xbox, and PC. The background on it. People going into details of the features with Acclaim with the game. Oh, God, Acclaim feels like an old name. God. Seeing that logo just brings me back. Handhelds get more powerful. While previous handheld devices could only handle a scaled-down versions of Worms, the PSP and Nintendo DS were more powerful, and the small screens were perfect for a revival of the 2D gameplay, which they absolutely did. Mayhem on the Move, which is on the PSP. The PSP and DS titles. Worms Open Warfare returned to the series to its 2D roots in 2006, both allowing four-player wireless matches with just one copy of the game. Yeah, basically go back to its roots. And then we have the Xbox Live Arcade game. Although new game consoles like 360 enabled developers to create gorgeous high-definition 3D world, their capability for digital distribution also enabled smaller, cheaper 2D games, which could be just as compelling. Microsoft's Xbox Live Arcade became a haven for pick-up-and-play streamlined games with smaller scope, which would basically be this game. Worms on Xbox Live. The real-life Worms. The core of Worms Open Warfare was converted to an Xbox Live Arcade game simply titled Worms, which released in March 2007. While it still didn't have the full feature set of Worms Armageddon, it was an important return to form for the franchise, and became one of the best-selling Xbox Live Arcade games. WMD. Hearing the fans loud and clear, Team 17 returned to the Armageddon source code in 2016 and built a new game upon it, dubbed Worms WMD. Which is this game. It's basically a revival of Armageddon's gameplay. And, like, the OG. But what does it mean? While you think WMD stands for Weapons of Mass Destruction, Team 17's creator-manager Kevin Carthew has said that the letters are not substituting for the longer phrase. WMD simply stands for WMD. Wow. Many definitions. Humorous cartoon scenes in Worms WMD suggest other possible expansions of WMD, including We've Massive Discounts, Wrongdoers, Madmen and Delinquents, and, well, that's me dead. Okay, that's actually funny. Loyalty beyond measure. After investing countless hours in Armageddon, loyal fans dig deeper and deeper into the game, creating fan sites and tournaments for dedicated Armageddon communities. And of course, the game we're playing now, in 2024, Team 17 asked the very, very cool game development studio, Digital Eclipse, to partner with them on an all-new version of Worms Armageddon, which is so new. You're playing it right now. And then there's the franchise with the impact. And what's the future for Worms' legacy? I think, overall, it was probably the best idea to do a remake on this game. With having the Game Boy Color game. It's nothing against OG Worms and Worms 2, but I think having Armageddon was probably the right call. Seeing as Armageddon's the one that basically transformed the gameplay. Yes, one And the other games are, like, really good, too. I wish the classic games got, you know, that treatment, too. But I don't think they will unless there's a 40th collection, which basically puts all the Worms game in one giant package, which would be awesome. Dude, if I'm, like, 40 years old and I'm with my kid and I see the Mario game, like, imagine this. A collection of, like, NES, Super Nintendo, the few, like, Game Boy Color games, like, all the Mario platformers in one giant game, I would lose it. I would be appalled, because I'm like, Nintendo wouldn't do this in 1,000 years, and it would be awesome if they did. But it would be cool to see a Worms collection. Like, we're getting a Gradius collection. We're getting a freaking Mortal Kombat OG collection, which is insane as I'm saying this video. I'll get those games. I will, but I gotta play through my giant catalog too, guys. But I think that's it, honestly. Wow, Dry, you're not gonna do the single player? I already did a few bit of single player. I don't think I'm gonna do the missions. Well, because me and Joe literally played. I played the Game Boy Color, and I've battled with my brother. I mean, I've already done like Quick Start a few times, so why would I go do the missions? It's fine. I don't think I want to do the single player or the customization. I think I played enough of this game already enough and talked about it and did what I could. Honestly, I'm satisfied. I am satisfied. And we're not gonna let this eat us up, Try. Alright, you know what? Fuck it. Next video? Single player, because if I don't do it now, it's gonna eat me up. So even though I said, oh, I'm not gonna do it, might as well just do it. I'll see you guys in the next video. All right, peace, stay crispy. Bye, guys.